Done well, McGuffey. Moor's in very good shape.
The weather helped us, Laird. Brought on new growth and gave the young birds a chance. And there were fewer foxes for some reason.
How many guns would it take?
How many days would you be wanting, Laird?
Oh, 5 days from the 12th, maybe a couple of days at the end of the month. That's all I'll have time for this year.
Should provide good sport for a dozen guns, Laird.
Good. What the devil is it, McGuffey?
It looks like a wee house, Laird.
On my land?
I would say it's over on the other side of the march. On the McAllister side.
What's McAllister playing at? Building holiday cottages? Cashing in, is he?
I wouldn't know, Laird.
Well, I can't have that. Well, it's on the McAllister side, anyhow.
But I don't think it's McAllister's land, just the same. I seem to remember he sold a strip of it, about 2 or 3 acres, to an old fellow named McInnes.
Why didn't I know about this?
Oh, that would be 20 years ago, Laird. Long before you came to Glengarry. There's been neither sight nor sound of McInnes until now.
What the devil's McAllister thinking about, selling a bit of land like this?
I suppose he thought it was no particular value to him. He's got 1,500 acres of hill grazing here anyhow.
I don't want this sort of thing growing all over the place like a crop of mushrooms.
He's taking water off our side of the march.
Is he, by Jove? Right. Good day to you.
Oh,
what's going on here?
He says he doesn't have the English.
I find that hard to believe.
He says he spent his life crofting in a part of Morven where there was no need for the English.
Well, what's he doing here?
They showed him on the show.
Oh, it's missing nose, McInnes. Can ich me bees talavan show, or some toya hookali? On a hookel me vent, so all I'm clown, if you're going to. I'm here some of and a good shachat on the hill on the sea.
He says, Laird, that his name is Angus McInnes. And he bought this strip of land to build a house on it when the time came. He says his wife is dead. And now that his children are scattered all over the world, he just wants to end his days here in peace.
Has he got planning permission to build here? And a building warrant? No one consulted me about it.
No, du cat and you hokal on it ho. He says, why should he need permission to build a house on his own land?
Tell him no one can build a house nowadays without permission.
I krijg nog goed te gaan je met toyo hokal en you can cat in de hand.
Yeah, heck, you're all this. Go to Spachera.
He says, what has it to do with you whether he has permission or not?
Well, tell him I'm a justice of the peace, McGuffey, and I like to see the law treated with a certain amount of respect.
She has in the nieuwsels. Stock hem gaat klicht, je goed. Vic and Mogo had gone a log.
Log? Talk me some tell my hocus me. Give me pass on my hocus me. What the hurpachgara?
He says that he can build a house on his own land if he wants to, and he'll die in it if he wants to, and no one's going to stop him.
We'll see about that.
Rach, who's at the Hagen Karaki fringes on me the plion? How's in Tragaramsa?
Well?
Oh, he's angry. He's very angry, Laird.
So am I. What did he say?
Well, in a kind of a free translation, Laird, he says that you can take your law and you can sit on the hot hub of hell for 1,000 years. Oh, shit, don't you care about it? What mallet, Maha?
How's in Latin? As on Tavi the plion.
He says 2,000 years, Laird. Did he hit you, Laird?
I'm going over to Mull this afternoon to take some precognitions. I'll be getting the 1 o'clock boat. Is there anything before I go?
No, I don't think so.
Have you got hold of Mr. Campbell yet?
Oh, I rang his office and he hadn't come in yet. I expect he'll ring back.
Oh, well, if he does, tell him it's not urgent.
All right.
You know, it's time we had a new typewriter. This one's getting a bit superannuated.
It's a cow. There's, no chance of getting an electric, I suppose.
I'll see what I can do.
It would make life a lot easier.
Oh, aye, I'm sure.
Come in. Oh, hello, Mr. Campbell.
Hello.
You want to see Mr. Sutherland?
Thank you.
Oh, the county clerk, Mr. Sutherland.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered James. There was nothing urgent about it.
Well, I had to come out anyhow, so I thought I'd save a telephone call.
Aye. I'm not quite clear about this thing you've sent me relating to Angus McInnes.
Oh, yes. That will be a prosecution under the Town and Country Planning Scotland Act 1972.
Will it? I'm a little rusty about this sort of thing. It doesn't often come our way. Would you care to enlighten me? Who is Angus McInnes?
Formerly a crofter, now retired. Wife deceased.
And he's built himself a house without getting planning permission, right?
Well, it appears that he bought a piece of land on which to build a house for his retirement. And it came to our notice about 2 months ago that the house had been built without reference to my planning department.
Oh. Where is this piece of land?
On the shore, just where the McAllister land marches with the Glengarve estate.
Oh, on the island? Well, that's miles from anywhere. If the building's sound, surely planning permission's a formality.
It should have been obtained all the same. There might be objections.
From whom? The sheep or the deer?
It's adjacent to the Glengarve estate.
Well, why should Sir Willie complain? It doesn't spoil his view.
Nevertheless, an application should have been made.
All right. A couple of months ago, your planning department discovered that a house had been built. What then?
Well, they sent McInnes a letter asking him to submit an application on Form D1, which he ignored.
Well, if he'd applied, would the permission still have been granted?
That's hypothetical. He didn't. So another letter was sent, requiring a reply within 7 days. Then the matter was passed on to me, and I sent him an enforcement notice.
Enforcing what?
Well, the removal of the building. It gave him 28 days to appeal to the Secretary of State. That period of grace has now elapsed.
And this notice has the force of the law under the Act, of course.
Yes?
Are you sure he received it? I mean, was it sent by hand?
By registered mail. It was received all right.
Well, isn't it customary to send an enforcement officer with a communication like that?
Occasionally, but it would take a man a whole day to get there and back. And in this case, it seemed a waste of time.
Was it understood?
Why not?
Well, are you sure, for instance, that old McInnes could read it? I mean, suppose he'd broken his spectacles.
You know, I'm surprised at you, Fiscal. Here is a man who has clearly broken the law. Well, I admit on a technicality. I simply haven't got the time to go into the ins and outs of the case, the humanitarian aspects. That is coming out in court in due course, I've no doubt. And you seem to be defending him. although you know as little about him as I do. I'm curious to know why.
I can't tell you why. And I'm not defending him, James. I'm just uneasy about it. What do you want me to do?
Have him into court, get a direction from the sheriff to comply with the enforcement order.
And pull down his house?
I'm afraid there's no alternative. He had 28 days to appeal.
An old man who'd worked with his hands all his days, living alone in retirement, miles from anywhere, invited to pull down his house or appeal to no less a person than Her Majesty's Secretary of State of Scotland? Oh, it must have seemed a fearsome proposition. Very well. I'll give some thought to it.
Oh, it requires more than thought, Fisker.
Oh, a little preliminary thought can sometimes be of value. You remember what happened to the Gadarene swine? Oh. But it's just one thing. This house was built in a remote area with nothing but hill grazing and grouse moors around it. How did you come to know about it?
We have ways and means, Fiscal. But I'm afraid my planning department would regard that as confidential.
Your planning department will give me whatever information I require, James, if it wants me to take action.
We had our attention drawn to it by Sir William McWhirter of Glengarve, through his solicitor, Mr. Pringle.
You surprise me. I didn't think Sir Willie was like that.
You've misjudged him, it seems. Good morning.
Well,
Morning.
You haven't much time for lunch. Shall I get you a sandwich?
oh, I'll get a meal on the boat. Put that in Mr. Duthie's desk. Tell him I'll have a word about it afterwards.
Playing truant, John?
Oh, hello, Willie.
Hello.
No, unfortunately, no. I'm going over to precognize a somewhat messy case of rape.
You mind if I join you?
Please do. I have a bone to pick with you anyhow.
Oh? What have I done?
You've got one of your neighbors into hot water.
I have?
McInnes is going to have to pull down his house or pay daily fines until he does so.
Now, that's not exactly what I intended. Pringle's a fool.
What did you intend?
Well, I told my lawyer. Do you know Pringle?
Well, it's hardly as warm a relationship as that. I'm acquainted with him.
Yes, well, I told him to make sure we didn't have a rash of holiday chalets along the March fence. I mean, McAllister's a go-ahead sort of chap, and tourists are fair game these days. I thought that's what might be happening when I first saw the thing.
When did you first see it?
I was on the hill with my keeper looking at the grass. Saw the place and went down and talked to the old man.
Were you reassured after that?
To a certain extent.
Why did you put Pringle onto it?
Temper, I suppose. If he hadn't fired a shot at us, I'd probably have gone home and cooled off and done nothing about it, at least for the time being. But I felt such a damn fool lying face down in the heather.
Did you see he shot at you?
No, not precisely at us.
It makes a difference, you know.
Oh, I think he just fired into the air. If anyone fires a shotgun in your direction, you hear the pellets in the heather. I've heard them often enough, heaven knows. There's always the occasional idiot out with the guns on the grouse shoot.
Did he threaten you with a gun?
Oh, no, nothing like that at all. He was just getting rid of a bit of steam. It was my fault. I was a bit sharp with him.
How did your keeper react?
Swore a couple of times in the Gallic, and he started to laugh. I think he rather enjoyed seeing me try to present a low profile. Look, John, I don't want to get McInnes into serious trouble.
Well, it depends what you mean by serious. He's been sent a number of letters and a statutory notice, all of which he's ignored.
Yes, well, he wouldn't understand them. He doesn't speak English. McGuffey had to translate from the Gallic.
Oh, no excuse. He could always have had them translated. I have a feeling he put them aside for attention in due course. You know the story of the Highlander who was asked for the Gallic for manana. He said he knew of no word in that language that conveyed the same degree of urgency.
Keep him out of trouble if you can, John. No fines or anything like that.
Well, I'll be away in Edinburgh at a meeting for a few days myself. I'll have a word or two with Mr. Duthie, my deputy.
Oh, thank you. At the same time, John, I don't want anyone building quite so close to my land.
You'll have to make up your mind what you do want.
It's a valuable grass moor, John.
One old man and one small house wouldn't affect that, surely.
It's a start, though. When he dies, the land will pass presumably to someone else who may get ideas about developing it.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that. If you're concerned, why not get Pringle to bring a civil action? For what? For the removal of the existing house. If Campbell doesn't succeed in arranging that for you,
Thank you.
don't thank me. I'd prefer not to be involved, even to that extent.
Oh, is Mr. Sutherland away yet?
Just getting ready. Oh, Alec, tell him he's going to miss his train.
Right.
Christine says you'll miss your train.
Oh, she's been here long enough to know that the trains from Glendora never depart at the scheduled time. Aye.
This thing about Angus McInnes, you said you wanted to talk to me about it.
Have you looked at it?
Oh, yes, it seems clear enough to me. He's in breach of the Act, all right.
Oh, well, just sit on it all the same. You know Campbell. He's a great man for the small print. You know, the poor chap pulling down his house and then applying on form whatever it is to build it again.
Campbell's got the law on his side.
Oh, there's no great harm been done. There's no dangerous precedent been set.
I don't quite see how I can get around it.
Well, I'll have to come into court sometime, I suppose, if only to keep Campbell happy. But you can find extenuating circumstances. McInnes doesn't seem to have the English for one thing. I'm sure that if you put it to the sheriff with your silver tongue, he'll allow more time for the application.
Why are you so interested?
You and I may be old men ourselves one day. Now, is there anything else before I catch this train, which I'm now 7 minutes late?
I don't think so.
Good. Oh, by the way, McInnes may be the subject of a civil action.
Who's bringing it?
William McWhirter. And if Pringle issues a summons, he better not send it through the mail, otherwise it'll end up on the mantelpiece under the tea caddy with all those other things.
We'll probably send it by sheriff officer.
With an interpreter, just to make sure that McInnes knows what it's all about.
Now, that's not our problem.
Fortunately. Aye, 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 aye.
What is it all about?
Oh, it's about a molehill. See for yourself.
Hello, Mom, Eric.
Are you Angus McInnes?
This is a news, McInnes.
Mission us, McInnes. Coil about doodle.
He says, who else could he be?
I'll take that as an affirmative. I'm a sheriff's officer, and I have to serve you with a writ to appear at the sheriff court at Glendoran. If you can't read it, I'll have my clerk read it to you in the Gaelic. Here, read it to him. Either it's quite true he's no English, or else he's stupid.
Sharp of Sumanagus, son Chin Machunyu, Courst and Jeram on a Glendoran.
En you'll the Gaelic mappach. Gaelic in Georgia.
And you'll Coramac made. How I come 3 sessions on a scholar Ainchia.
What was that?
I can't help my accent. I've only had 3 sessions at the night school. I'm doing the best I can.
Never mind your accent. Just get on with it, as long as he understands.
Sharp of Sumanagus, son Chin Machunyu, Courst and Jeram on a Glendoran.
Coil hello, Lodjak Paperson. And I'm a case crew.
He says, put it away. He's not listening.
You tell him he'd better listen, or he'll be in worse trouble than he's in now.
Famous of Eastach. Not bishop on the dripplage.
I'm a on a trip, what's it be?
He says he's in no trouble.
He's in trouble whether he thinks it or not. He had no permission to build this house. He'd a whole month to appeal to the Secretary of State for Scotland. Well, go on, tell him.
ha sheave on the driplage. Or a kit each of that of a doy hookal. So is the miazak of a son screek rune and the stature.
Hook me should tell him hen. Harf him se beek met kutje gewaronen in the staatje.
Well? He says he built the house himself with no difficulty. He didn't need the Secretary of State to help him.
Are you sure you can speak Gaelic, McPhee?
Ach, a shall in the good you can Paperson. Mach the pain kutje, mach vermering.
He says, take away your pieces of paper, put it away, and get off my land.
You've been served with a summons.
Who is Shivan Sumanig?
Well, do what you please. Won't do you any good. Oh, come on, McPhee, we're wasting our time. What time does the boat go back to the mainland?
3:30, Mr. Fletcher.
Oh, well, we should make it easy enough. You fool's get off his head. Run, man, run!
Do with me, Ollie. Took it. Come on.
Well, when did this happen?
Yesterday afternoon, Fletcher went over there with one of his men to serve a summons. Well, you know about that. Now, they got into a bit of an argument. You know what Fletcher's like, throws his weight around. And as they were leaving, it seems that McInnes fired a couple of shots at them.
Oh, either of them hit?
No, when they were scared, took to their heels. Fletcher came raging into us as soon as he got back. Wanted us to go over there and arrest him on the spot. Deforcement of an officer, he said.
Yeah, he should have had more sense.
I suppose that's what it was, though, really.
Aggravated assault, if anything. Have you seen McInnes yet?
No, I'm going over there now. I'm taking Constable Ross with me. He speaks a bit of Gaelic.
I need hardly remind you to be...
We will be. Circumspect, Mr. Daffy.
Quite an active little mole, isn't he?
What?
This could turn out to be a big molehill.
Found them just outside. They won't have been lying around more than a day or two.
Ask him when he last used the gun.
Can you lush gung on the show my yaddy?
Jay, where am I going?
Yesterday, he shot a rabbit.
What time of day?
Then I'm in law.
Jega dagen you was a low shop halaf. Roy get konja nach mach so ronjach, so the koshach she is if
He's no fool. Just after the two gentlemen left, he says. They walked down the path and they flushed a rabbit out of the bracken nearby.
Did the two gentlemen see the rabbit?
Fachkanagin you whistle and nach.
Ach let me gavach. What is to so good Roy now?
He doesn't think so. About this time they began to run.
Has it occurred to him to wonder why they began to run?
I
Miss Manach Grayakova can gaddy at the boat the Rashkutchin moor.
He thinks they were afraid they might miss the boat back to the mainland.
Cunning old devil. Wonder if he's a bit too cunning. Where is this rabbit he shot?
Ich me hands a go.
He and the dog ate it.
Oh, aye. And burnt the fur and the bones as well, of course. No point in asking. Tell him I'd like to take possession of the gun for a few days if he's no objection. I'll give him a receipt for it.
Lerket, famous in on the hotlines on Lanaga. You have a receipt to the hunt.
Oh, Kerstkuljo.
Okay.
See if you can find any trace of a rabbit.
No, not a smell of it.
Ask him if we can find him here for the next 2 or 3 days, if necessary.
If you want to show some kind of real life in my vision, you could famous.
Be me shown as hatinashin. Much a tall year.
Says you'll be here a lot longer than that, God willing.
Well, I hope he's right. But there may be other Considerations.
Dacht achter son te goedjach geweest, weet je neus.
Ah, scherpe. Mijn ogen zijn geen gun.
Report for the consideration of proceedings. What kind of proceedings were you considering?
That's up to you, Mr. Duthie.
Breach of the peace, reckless discharge of a firearm, attempted murder. It depends what he had in his mind, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, what did he have in his mind?
Bit difficult to say with him speaking Gaelic.
There's no trace of this rabbit.
No, none.
Are there many rabbits in those parts?
Aye, Constable Ross and I raised 2 or 3 on the way back.
So that part of the story could be true?
Oh, it's quite possible. It's also possible that McInnes and the dog ate it.
One sitting?
The open-air life.
No, on the other hand, he could have shot it a couple of days ago. I mean, he's an old man, got confused, got his days mixed up, very conveniently.
I don't think there's very much wrong with his memory.
Anyways, no corroboration doesn't help.
Surely no sensible man would take a shot at a sheriff officer just because he was delivering a summons. That's going too far. Unless he was stupid, had a wicked temper.
But do you think he was stupid?
Not in the least. And he showed no noticeable sign of temper.
Wouldn't, would he? Not with you around. Unless he was stupid.
True enough.
There's no record or anything to give us a lead. I mean, he's never done anything like this before.
Not that we know of.
Well, I'll see Fletcher and his man and let you know what we're going to do.
Very good, Mr. Duthie.
It's not the first time a sheriff officer's been assaulted, Mr. Duffy, not by any means. I've been kicked, punched, hit with sticks, I've had half bricks thrown at me. And I've been barricaded out when I've gone to serve a summons. I've been good for unpaid debt. You wouldn't credit the way people behave. Would you have a cup of tea, Mr. Duffy?
No, thank you.
I always have one at this time. Close the door behind you, Jessie. Oh, is Mr. McPhee back yet?
No.
I tell him I want him in here as soon as he comes.
You've never been shot at before?
Oh, what's the difference? It's the forcement. It all comes to the same thing.
Oh, it wouldn't have come to the same thing if it hit you.
Good job he was an old man, eh? And maybe not so good with his eyesight. Still, he came pretty near just the same.
Yeah, how near?
I could hear the shot whistling through the bracken.
You're quite sure he was aiming at you?
Well, me or McPhee, or both of us, we were close together.
How far away were you from McInnes?
Oh, we'd gone about 50 yards, maybe.
And McInnes was firing from the front of his cottage?
That's right.
How do you know? Did you see him?
No, but McPhee saw him.
Oh, brave lad. He stopped to look, did he?
Well, he kind of half-turned. And then I called on him to run. I wasn't for taking any chances. This'll be McPhee now. You can ask him for yourself. Come in, McPhee. Well, close the door. You know Mr. Duthie, the Fiscal's office.
Mr. V?
Mr. Duthie.
I gather you've had a harrowing experience.
It was that, Mr. Duthie.
Mr. Fletcher here tells me you actually saw McInnes firing at you.
Well, not exactly. I looked round when I heard the first shot.
So you looked round, so it didn't occur to you immediately that you were the target?
I never thought. I just looked round, and there he was with the gun pointing. Then Mr. Fletcher yelled, and I just turned and ran.
Where was the gun pointing?
It was pointing at us.
I see. So you were 50 yards from McInnes, you only got a brief glimpse of him, but you're quite sure the gun was aimed at you?
Where else would it be aiming?
I answer that, Mr. Duthie.
The police have checked this gun. Both barrels are full choke. Well, this is a bit unusual. It suggests, for one thing, that McInnes is quite an expert with a 12-bore.
And what are you suggesting?
I think you'd have known all about it if he was shooting at you from a range of 50 yards.
Well, what was he shooting at? Tell me that. Was he just trying to put the fear of death into us or what? It was a damn dangerous thing to do anyway, and it's still the forcement.
Could have been a rabbit.
Is that what he says?
Well, it's been put forward as a suggestion.
Don't fall for it, Mr. Duthie. I mean, where's his corroboration?
Well, where's McPhee's?
Well, the two of us.
If you didn't see anything, you didn't see what McInnes was doing, you just yelled and ran. I don't blame you. I mean, I probably would have done the same myself. But you must admit it is a pity.
Are you going to proceed against them?
I don't know yet.
Well, let me tell you this. My job's hard enough. If I can't get the cooperation of your office when I'm subjected to a violent assault, I'm going to ask for police protection every time I go out officially, and somebody's going to want to know why.
You're angry, Mr. Fletcher.
Angry? I'm as mad as a wet hen.
Then we will disregard your last remark. My office is not open to threats or pressures. You will both be informed if we decide to proceed.
Hello, Procurator Official's office. No, I'm sorry. Mr. Duffy's due in court in 5 minutes. Can I get him to ring you back? Thank you. OK, goodbye. You are going to be late. You're due in court in 5 minutes.
Oh, it can't be that time.
It is. Mr. Pringle is in court this morning.
Oh, that's why I forgot the time. It's called a Freudian block or something. Thank you.
He wants to see you afterwards.
What for?
Oh, he didn't say. Probably the Angus McInnes thing.
What's he got to do with McInnes?
Well, he acts for Sir William McWhirter. Didn't you know that?
No. Yes, but I'd forgotten that Sir Willie was involved. Can't you put him off?
Not really. I think you're going to have to see him. You're going to be eyeball to eyeball with him in about 3 minutes now.
Oh, well, I'd better go.
What are you going to do about him? The old man, I mean, McInnes.
Well, I don't know. I could mark it no pro, or I could have him in on a summary charge, a breach of the peace or something, or I could make it a petition warrant, but that makes it a big deal.
Well, which?
Why is everybody so interested in what I'm going to do about this old man? I don't know yet. I haven't had time to think. Oh, that reminds me.
Did you see Fletcher?
Yes.
I am interested.
Why?
Well, because I think I'd probably do the same thing if people kept pushing me around.
What did he do?
Always the legal beagle. What do you think he did?
I think he shot a rabbit. That may be because Fletcher threatened me. I'll probably mark it no proceedings.
Do you know, there are times when I hardly dislike you at all.
You needn't have hurried. The sheriff's late.
Oh, thanks. What's happened to him?
He's had a flat tire. I phoned Christine, but you just left.
I enjoyed the exercise. Good morning, Mr. Pringle.
Mr. Duffy, this might give us an opportunity to discuss the McInnes matter. I'm concerned about it.
Well, as I understand it, the thing came up originally through a complaint by Sir William.
That is correct.
Well, the planning department went through the customary exercise. We were asked to cite him for non-compliance, and that's the situation at the moment.
That is not the aspect I'm talking about. I hope you're not deliberately trying to evade the point. I refer to the assault on Mr. Fletcher, the sheriff officer.
I'm afraid we can't discuss that at the moment. The matter's still under investigation.
An assault involving the discharge of firearms is a very serious matter. Time must not be wasted.
Nobody's wasting time. We're all grasping it firmly by the forelock.
And it's hardly an occasion for levity. As Sir William's legal advisor, I should like to know what's happening.
Well, you're not the only one. Good morning, Bob. You'll have to join the queue.
I don't quite understand.
Well...
The sheriff's just coming in, Mr. Duffy.
Thank you. After you. Shall we join the lady?
We'll take this up afterwards, Mr. Duffy.
Still in court?
Oh, we'll be back any minute now. I've just made some tea if you want to wait.
I wouldn't say no.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Was it anything in particular?
Oh, no, nothing urgent. The inspector was wondering if he's decided what to do about McInnes.
Well, strictly off the record, probably nothing.
Maybe he's right.
Do you think he is?
There are times when I think what I'm told to think and nothing else.
Do come in. We'll go through into my office. Oh, I'm sorry. Do have a seat.
You surprise me, Mr. Duffy. Indeed, you astonish me. Do you seriously mean that you're not going to charge the man?
I don't think so. No corroboration.
What? No corroboration?
Well, I admit there is a certain amount of corroboration by fact and circumstance. I mean, the gun was fired, there were 2 cartridge cases, and McInnes admits firing at about the time Fletcher was there, but not at Fletcher. Nobody actually saw him do it.
Nothing else? Nothing else that seems to you to be relevant?
No, so I don't think you've got much of a case.
Not much of a case. A second discharge of firearms within a very short period of time, and in precisely similar circumstances.
Second?
Yes.
Well, when was the first?
Did you not know that he'd fired at Sir William?
No, I did not.
Oh, I should have thought Mr. Sutherland would have mentioned it.
I don't suppose he knew.
I'm sure he did. In fact, he discussed it with Sir William.
Well, why didn't he tell me?
You two seem to be out of step. Listening to different drummers, no doubt.
When did this happen?
When Sir William first remonstrated with McInnes about the cottage, Sir William and his head keeper, McGuffey, were leaving when 2 shots were fired.
At them?
Both Sir William and McGuffey very naturally took cover. They didn't actually see the firing of the shots. A precisely similar situation, you'll agree. I would have said that the significance of this could hardly escape even the most partisan observer.
Now, look, I have no personal
Oh,
interest in
I'm
this
not
case.
suggesting that you're grinding any axes, Mr. Duthie, not in the least. But to the outsider, it might seem that you've been a bit leisurely, not knowing, of course, that there's been a certain lack of communication within your office.
Why didn't Sir William file a complaint at the time?
I urged him to most strongly. But he's a kindly man. He didn't want to make trouble.
Well, I'd like to speak with him. He's at home just now.
Unfortunately, he's in New York.
Well, when will he be back?
In about 10 days.
Oh, yes, of course. He'd have to be, wouldn't he? He couldn't miss the glorious 12th, all those wee buddies waiting patiently to be shot.
You'll have to do something before that. Before we have the place littered with corpses.
Oh, don't be so absurd. Anyway, the police have got his gun.
Figure of speech, Mr. Duthie. But it is a serious matter.
I'm well aware of that.
The sheriff officer was serving a summons on my behalf in a civil action when he was subjected to a violent assault. That is how I see it.
I accept your point of view.
You have to do more than accept it, or I shall feel obliged to put it to the Crown Office.
I'll have him in on a summary charge.
Summary charges for minor offences, surely. Do you include the reckless discharge of firearms in that category?
That is my problem.
To the danger of the lieges with intent to do grievous bodily harm? You'll have to think about it very carefully.
I'm obliged to you for telling me this.
It was my duty. I really thought the fiscal would have discussed it with you. That is why I found your attitude so hard to understand at first.
I can see that. Thank you for letting me know.
I'm always glad to help, Mr. Duthie.
I better just remind him you're here. Oh, Alex, Sergeant McInnes...
Is that tea still fresh?
Yes. Oh, fresh enough, anyway.
Did you know that McInnes had discharged a shotgun at Sir William McWhirter? At, in the direction of, or in the presence of?
No, I did not.
Well, it makes a difference.
Say it does. It depends a bit on the circumstances.
Well, I'll see McGuffey and we won't know the full circumstances for 10 days. We can't wait that long.
No.
You'd better warn the inspector. It looks like being a petition warrant. Yes.
Very good, Mr. Duthie.
Homer seems to have nodded.
What?
Well, whoever it was. He's slipped, hasn't he? Or didn't he know?
He knew.
Will it make a big difference?
Yes.
But it still could have been a rabbit, couldn't it?
I still think it was, but who's going to listen to me now?
Oh, well, I just wish he'd done the job properly and got some fun out of it. I don't much care for Fletcher.
That's a very unprofessional remark.
There's a very unprofessional side to my character. I don't often get a chance of revealing it.
Good morning, Mrs. Stewart. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Keeping well?
Yes.
Ah, fine.
Morning.
Oh, grand day. Along with the day's work, eh?
Good morning, you're early.
Oh, the train was on time, if that's what you mean. Is Mr. Duthie in yet?
No, not yet. The mail's in your desk. I'll bring some tea through.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Miss Russell!
Yes?
What in heaven's name is Duthie playing at?
Oh, yes, about Angus McInnes.
I know it's about Angus McInnes. I can read. What happened?
You better ask Mr. Duthie.
I'm asking you.
Well, McInnes said he just shot a rabbit.
But he's on a petition warrant. Was it necessary? I mean, you know what it means.
It's not my job. Don't hold me out.
Would you get me the file, please? I'm sorry.
Oh, morning.
Why a petition warrant?
Well, no option.
There's always room for discretion.
Well, there's not much room for discretion when a silly old man goes around discharging shotguns at people.
You don't find Fletcher's story implausible?
I think he believed what he told me, whether he was mistaken or not.
You don't find it implausible that even a hot-tempered old man who believed he was being persecuted would bring inevitable disaster on himself by deliberately shooting at an officer of the law?
Well, he shot very close to them anyhow.
You don't find it plausible that he was shooting at a rabbit?
Well, yes, it's possible, but it's still a damn reckless thing to do.
Oh, there are degrees of recklessness. You remember the case of Niven, 1795, I think it was. He fired a cannon up a lane, and he claimed it as a defense that he hadn't meant to do anybody any harm. He didn't get away with it. But this is a different matter, I think you'll agree.
Yes.
McInnes had a 12-bore, not a cannon, and he wasn't firing up a lane. He had a few thousand acres of grouse moor around him. He may have been overconfident, but not necessarily reckless.
But unfortunately, he was making a habit of it.
What do you mean?
Well, why the hell didn't you tell me he'd taken a shot at Sir William McWhirter?
Because I forgot. Because you and my secretary were bundling me into a train that didn't leave until 10 minutes after I got onto it.
Oh, well, it made things damned awkward for me.
I don't see why. It was irrelevant.
Irrelevant?
Well, he didn't shoot at Sir William McWhirter. He fired in the air. He was letting off steam. He was fingering his nose at bureaucracy.
Is that what McInnes said?
Oh, that's what Sir Willie said. He was perfectly clear about it. There was no threat. No gun was fired in his direction. He'd no complaint at all.
Well, that's not what Pringle said.
Pringle's a bumbling nonentity. No doubt with good intentions, and that is a dangerous combination. You should know what he's like by now.
I'm sorry, but he seemed to know what he was talking about.
He's made a fool of you, which doesn't do any of us any harm from time to time. But he's made a scapegoat of an old man who wanted to be left in peace, which is tragic.
Well, why the hell didn't you tell me about it then? You didn't have to behave like Pontius bloody Pilate. You didn't have to wash your hands and turn away. All right, what else could I do?
You're quite right. What could any of us do? Except perhaps a summary charge before the sheriff. I mean, he knows this part of the country. He knows the rabbits that get shot at. It's a family affair. It ought to be fought out on our own doorstep.
And what's the difference?
Well, with a petition warrant, the details must be sent to Edinburgh. And they're less interested in rabbits there, but they do know that sheriff officers are occasionally subjected to violence, and they take a different point of view.
It doesn't follow.
No, it doesn't follow, but it's just possible this could become a serious charge in the High Court.
Hello, John.
Gordon.
Come to watch the massacre of the innocent?
If that's what you think he is.
I don't. I think he's an old humbug.
And you're out to get him?
If I can. And within reason. I'm puzzled, though.
About how he got so far?
Yes. It's not exactly a cause célèbre.
It was largely my fault. I was late for a train.
Well, we better not complicate the situation by being late for the judge, too.
Oh.
What do you make the time?
Nearly 7.
Of course, he may not come in. He may just go straight home. He's probably missed the train.
Oh. Not away?
We just thought we'd wait.
It was very considerate of you. Or is it just that you wanted to know what happened, eh?
Well, we want to know what happened anyway.
Well, he was found guilty on a lesser charge of discharging a firearm recklessly to the danger of the lieges. The advocate depute didn't move for sentence. McInnes walked free.
Good.
So, everything's all right then?
Everything's splendid. At least almost everything.
Coming for a wee suggestion?
That would be very nice.
I won't be in tomorrow. I'm going to take some fresh air. Good night.
Hallo, man en huis.
Als je nou een keer aan, Mr. Sutherland.
Listen to huis. I know you've got the English. You know that the advocate depute is of the opinion that you're an old humbug.
We are all entitled to our own opinion, Mr. Sutherland.
Did you do this?
No, it was done while I was away.
I'm sorry.
It was none of your doing, Mr. Sutherland. I hold nothing against you.
You've nothing to thank me for all the same. I could have done better. Bien glad.
Dan nog glad tegen, Mr. Sutherland.